Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Bitregoy.
I'm Mr. Magazine.
Feel lighter, my friend?
A little bit.
All right. And it's the Hump Day Happy Hour Salute. And tonight, well, one of us enjoyed a drink. One of us did not. One of us enjoyed Taki Centauri whiskey. Now, I never pour drinks. I never do. I always have Mr. Magazine pick the shots out. I had time today. I set us both up a nice shot, got us the water. He comes over. I'm fasting. Water fasting. I can't do a shot. Of course, I had them both poured. So I ended up doing both shots today, and it's going to be an interesting show.
Cheers to Paperboy.
Yeah, cheers. All right. When Mr. Magazine's the voice of reason. So take it away, Mr. Magazine.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. Super C Delights is first out of the box. How's it going?
Thank you for being a member.
Awesome Eric's in the house. Marvelous Mr. Hot Wheels. What's up? Hopefully we got some party people in the house.
Party people. Well, me, apparently.
Exactly.
And we got lame people in the house,
Jeff's
too.
Always here. Bert and Ernie are here now. Dandy Dave is in the house.
And thank you for being a member.
Let's see. We got fabulous Flippin' Ruse here.
You didn't even click on Eric's comment there. You put a lot of time in there.
Oh, that's a good thing I did. Well, that's why.
And thank you for being a member, Flippin' Roo.
Delightful Diane's in the house. How you doing? The amazing, delightful Don.
Hello. And thank you for being a member.
Lucky La Papers in the house. How you doing?
Ciao. And thank you for being a member. Ciao is something or other that Mr. Magazine's not eating.
I haven't done since Sunday at 8 o'clock. And I won't do it again till probably Friday.
Should I keep pouring shots?
No. Super Schmidt's here. How's it going? Oh, nice. Huh? So you guys both had a double. Good for you.
Except one of us was planning it.
Marvelous Metal.
Thank you for being a member.
I can agree with that. Well, I haven't fasted in 6 weeks because of the hip. So I'm doing a 100-hour fast, which will end at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, but I go to bed at 9 or 10, so I probably might just do it.
You know, it's funny being loopy like you.
The problem is Friday.
It's fun being a Mr. Magazine character.
Friday, I'm in a golf tournament with my buddies, and we're probably going to drink.
Here, you can just run the show, and I'll just do that.
I don't think I should fast for like 4 days and then just start drinking alcohol
on
a golf cart in 100-degree weather.
What could go wrong?
Exactly. And I have a bad hip, so I don't even think I can swing the club. Maybe I can putt. I don't know.
No, you got to just drink.
Oh, who's in the house? Triple F. How's it going?
Thank you for being a member. Well, I went Tuesday, and we're going to talk about that later. That what a terrible, terrible situation that was. There we are. And I will be going Thursday. I'll be going tomorrow, and then I'll be there Friday as well for part of the day, Friday morning.
A little Prosecco. I think my wife had it last night.
There you go.
So to answer your question, yes, I'm hungry. It's a mind game. Day one is always the easiest. Day two is a hard one. And what made it harder last night is that we had to meet with my son's teammates' parents because they're both going away to college. And they wanted to go to across our street to Hooligans, a restaurant. So I had to sit there. I wanted to go. I didn't want to not go and be rude. So I had to sit there for 2 hours and watch everyone eat and drink.
Why didn't you invite me?
And then top of all, I had to pay the bill for, at least my family.
Why didn't you invite me? I would have ordered all the food you liked. Like, oh, this is divine.
Yeah. No, yeah, of course. I almost wanted to, they offered me pizza. There's only one slice left. I'm like, I can't do it. Day 3, which is today, is a little easier because I stay busy more. You got to stay busy. Like I'm here now. I'm killing a few hours here. I took a nap after the gym when I got home. So, I'll get home. It's going to be late. I'll be tired. And then there's Thursday. I got stuff going on. So the key is to be very busy, and it's a mind game. So.
There you are.
It is hip to be square, yes.
That's what I hear.
Absolutely.
All righty. 5 minutes in, and we've yet to ask anybody how their sales are. Oh, let's say hi to Jackie Jack first, of course.
Jackie Jack, how's it going?
Thank you for being a member. And Jackie Jack and everybody else who is a member, how on earth having to sit through watching?
Well, it was not fun. I wanted to leave, yeah. I definitely wanted to leave.
For those people that are members, Mr. Magazine and I just shot a video that will be up tomorrow morning behind the paywall. It was actually a very, very, very good video, all about whatnot. But it's not just about whatnot. It's about just an overall philosophy and Mr. Magazine and I almost got in fisticuffs. So it'll be a lot of fun. Actually, not really, but well, he hasn't eaten, so he's a little he's cranky.
Oh yeah, and Mr. Howells makes it even easier.
Oh, there we go. All right. How are sales? So Fossil Forward kicks it out the box right there.
Let's see.
So we have two people. We have Metal for Gemini saying it's terrible, and we have Fossil Forward Fine saying it's good. How about you, Mr. Magazine?
eBay's a little better, maybe 15% better daily, which is I can't complain with that. Amazon's been really well. The Shopify adult site's been really well, above average. The DVD site's average. The new adult site's really good. I think we did over 20,000 in 3 months.
Nice.
Yeah, and we have I think 6,000 or 7,000 listings, which is about got to be 20% of your whole site now at this point. So, and Whatnot is horrendous. My niece has been sick, so we haven't done much there. James has cut back his hours. People are spending a lot less with me, so I gotta debate what I should be doing there. But we're gonna play it out a little longer and see how things go.
Oh, we debate. Oh, up there. Oh, dang. Just talking about sales.
Sorry.
Have been steady. Nice. We're not political. I've been against tariffs all along. So, but one sale in 13 days. Oh, and 4 sales totaling 156 on Monday. Mid-month now at half of my $300 monthly throttle limit. Oof. Paul Tyson, watch your ears, paper going. Absolutely, that's true. Smoking great. There you are. Crazy sales on Monday, crickets today and yesterday.
Wow, okay.
Only 2 sales in 7 days.
Jeez.
Oh, that's not good.
That is brutal.
eBay is picking up. Had a great month on Whatnot in July.
Not bad. Good to hear.
Sales are not ideal. That's well put. That is well put. Weekend was okay. Crickets yesterday and Monday. Some activity today. Overall, a notch up from Putrid. Okay. So whatever's above Putrid.
Okay, good.
Decent study.
All right. Well, how about yours? We're
all waiting to hear it. eBay has been very, very good. eBay been very, very good to me. Can't argue with that. Cannot argue with those sales that I had over there. It's good. Whatnot's been good. If I can get, long story short, I download my Whatnot money every 2 months. Don't ask why. And if I can get another $450 in sales by the end of the month, it will be my best 2-month period ever on Whatnot. I should be able to do so. So it'll be my best 2-month period on Whatnot. eBay is good. Amazon, I'm up to 3% buy box. I'm out of jail.
Nice.
I'm out of jail. Good. And you definitely notice the sales increasing there.
Sure.
Etsy, I had 11 sales, which is way more than average. I've been average about 4 to 5. I've had 11 sales. So Etsy's doing well.
Okay.
Million.dollar.peddlers did too as well. So can't argue there. I was in Shopahala yesterday, and Schmidt's going to yell at me right now. I had a white glove auction. I sold every item I put in Shopahala. All 16 items I put up sold. So very, very happy with that as well. Promoted 22 out of 59, which is actually less than usual. 22 out of 59. That's only about 40%, something like that. And offers 117 out of 303. Last week was 277, so a few more offers. 204 last year, so up 50% from a year ago, and 139 2 years ago. So definitely listing a lot more stuff definitely is paying off.
Yeah,
no doubt at all about it. How about buys? Anybody out there buying? I know a couple of you out there did go to Madison Bachville, so let me know what you guys picked up out there, and you take it away, Mr. Magazine.
I've been buying from my regular guy that comes in a couple times a week. He gives me some signed books, some toys, and this and that. But that's really about it. I got a couple.
He gives you toys and whatnot?
Yes. No, he doesn't. I tried that and whatnot, and it failed. But he gives me other things too.
No,
what else?
I don't know. You know whatnot's a phrase for.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. You're a funny guy. Save it for your corn.
Cornfucius. Oh well, speaking. I can give you a bonus Cornfucius
if you
like.
Want that. No. But anyways, a couple of people reached out. We had some big adult deals going on. They're waiting for my hip to recover, and about $5,000 deals, a couple of them. So I'm going to focus on those because that's where the money is. How about you? I know you have a lot of buys, I'm sure.
Oh shit! I'm saying, let me 2 times, one for tomorrow and one just for today. There you are. I haven't been listing much. September could prove to be interesting. There you are.
Awesome. Adrian's here.
And thank you for being a member.
Cool, Kelly. How you doing?
Sales are finally decent. I sent $800 to Paper Paloozas. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, did you buy anything for me? I don't think you bought anything for me, did you? You boycotting Paper Guy? I hit a couple of estate sales in Greece last weekend. A lot of German postcards. There were also 2 passports and a lot. They used to sell. I don't believe you're allowed to sell those anymore. I think because they're, which is crazy because they're so old. I think you can't sell those any longer.
It depends on if they're full-length features or compilations. Compilations tend to be pretty cheap, $1 or $2. Full-length features, I would pay more, obviously, $3-4. I very rarely have ever paid $5 for them unless they're super good ones. You know, and I'm usually buying 100 at a time, 500 at a time, 1,000 at a time.
Nice. Records 160 concert posters.
Woo. Oh, that's pretty impressive.
People out there finding stuff. Buying some here or there. All right. Buckle yourself in, Mr. Magazine. You want the good news or the bad news?
Oh, bad news first, always.
The worst buying I did in the last week was at Madison Boxville.
Wow.
I like 1,000 dealers there,
Mm-hmm.
and I spent $337, 290 of it with one dealer. So I hardly bought anything out at Madison.
What was the reason?
A couple of dealers that are my go-to dealers didn't bring paper or didn't bring new paper or good paper. 3 dealers I can think of. And it was 96 degrees and brutally hot, no wind, just terrible walking around as well. And another dealer had paper, but like he had 1800s newspapers. I go, these are pretty cool. What are you getting out of these? He goes, $10 a piece. But I can do a little better if you buy a lot. I'm thinking to myself, I'm never going to get these listed. Like a year ago, I would have been saying, well, how much better? How much? And I look at him, I go, I'm not going to get these listed. I've got piles of stuff like this. I bought really good newspapers out at Allentown that I listed about 10 out of, and I don't even know where the rest of them went to. They're sitting somewhere in the house. I don't want to invest in those because I'm throwing, even if he said $1 a piece, which is an absolute steal.
Yeah.
There had to be 50 to 100 papers. I'm throwing $100 away.
Right.
As your dad said, I put it up on a shelf. So not going to do that. Vintage NASCAR autographs. Nice. So yeah, it was not a great show as far as that goes. But I do have some haul video stuff. Got a whole bunch of videos I owe you guys. Random neighborhood kid has to get them off my phone. Well, they're in Dropbox now, but because he's been out of town for work, he's going out of town for a week at work.
Wow.
Yeah, a week away from home. So it'll be. I got to get him cracking. That would be right, Jeff. That would absolutely be right.
Is this weekend in Madison going to be different sellers, dealers?
I kind of did a quick rush through the show too because it was 96 and hot, so I didn't like spend a lot of time looking at various dealers. And I only saw about 55% of the show. Okay. So there are other dealers there. But also the other thing is so many dealers live close by, they bring different stock each day.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, so who knows what could be out there. Now, go ahead.
Man, well, you should know more. You spend quality time every Sunday night with him.
I do.
He's getting bigger. He's very mischievous, but still fun. And we got him for good now. We got him all, brought him to the vet, got him neutered or whatever and all that jazz. So we got his shot. So he's good to go. But he's very naughty, but it makes him fun.
Yeah. And actually, that was the other thing too. There were some booths even under the tent that weren't even opened. So because it's such a long show, they had their tables there and they were all covered up. So they were open there for the first couple of days and they closed down for a day or two and then they opened back up. But I think local Mike, he must have gotten a great deal there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so local Mike.
Was in the house. How's it going?
He went on Saturday, which is the day that it opened. People were setting up.
Yeah.
So I use I did not know that. Hot there. I'm trying again tomorrow. Didn't spend that much on Monday. Yeah, so Flip Maroon didn't have a lot of luck either. I texted local Mike. Now, I don't like to text people. Unlike Mr. Magazine, I don't like to text them when they're asleep. So I use the schedule feature.
You're always awake. You don't even sleep.
I use the schedule feature, which he's yet to figure out after all this time. And so I texted Miss local Mike at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8:11, I get a thing back from him. I can't answer now. I'm driving. So I call him. I'm at Avon walking around. I call him. He doesn't answer the phone. He then tells me the next day, oh, yeah, there's lots of dealers there. You'll find stuff. He's being very, very mysterious about what he got. When usually they're like, oh, I found this, I found that. So my thought is Local Mike is probably hiding somewhere because he found a Honus Wagner tobacco card taped to the back of an original Declaration of Independence in an Action Comics #1.
That would be awesome.
For $1.
That would be an awesome deal.
So now he's hiding. You think that'd be a good deal?
I think so. Yeah.
What if you lost the deal as you tried to talk him down to 50 cents?
Oh, yeah. Really, oh my goodness.
Would you take 50 cents on this? So I don't know what's going on out there. A few weeks ago, I went to the regional market. It was bad compared to when I set up there 25. If that was the week I was up there, Mr. Hot Wheels, it was terrible. There were like a lot of dealers not there. It was about 3 weeks ago. It was not good whatsoever. But what did I buy, Mr. Magazine? You were asking.
Yes.
Oh, a dealer reached out to me and sold me a bunch of stuff for $150, tons of stuff. So I'll be bringing a lot of good books and that. He actually is the one that turned me on to the book hoard, the Hoarder Book House, and things he picked out of there he didn't deem worthy of eBay. He wholesaled out to me. So I have all that stuff set up, as Mr. Magazine could say. Those are future Whatnot auctions.
Yeah. And this room itself that we're in has gotten smaller. Behind me, there's like piles and piles. So like I can't even like get this stool to go back. So I have to go forward because there's like piles of ephemera and stuff behind me.
Those are all set up for Whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Those are going to be future Whatnot auctions right there.
It's a small room.
And
wow, okay.
Read about what happened to Tim Horton, Eric. Read about Tim Horton. Then I went to estate sales. I did do a video behind the paywall about that, but I picked up 1930s Harley Davidson stuff in an estate sale.
Wow.
They wanted $1 a piece, and I got them cheaper. What's that laugh? What's that laugh?
It's good for you.
I said, can you do better if I get a whole bunch? They go, oh, yeah.
How does no one before you want these? It doesn't make sense.
I did dig. To be fair, I did dig for the stuff. I did say Tim Hortons. I love Tim Hortons.
Oh, I'm craving a muffin now.
Well, there you go. Was it the ghost of Tim Horton? Then it would go full circle.
It happened to me one time. My wife put that white stuff on her face to make it softer.
I did not go to the free books that were just a couple blocks away. I do thank the subscriber for sending that to me. I just, as Mr. Magazine can attest, as the room has gotten smaller, I just was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I also hauled a bunch of stuff away to storage, brought stuff to storage, and it was a brutal day Monday. So I said, I don't need any more free books at that point. I did go to Avon flea market. Okay, there you are. I don't know what to say to that. I did go to Avon Flea Market. A subscriber was there, and thank you. Gave me very, very good deals. Very, very happy with that. Bought some NASCAR tickets from them, which will be coming to Whatnot, other things. Another dealer had a bunch of science fiction books on the table.
Okay.
Said, can you use these? What was my answer, Mr. Magazine?
Well, you have like 5,000. I don't know. You have a whole storage unit of them right now, so not really.
Well, those are mystery books,
okay,
but
okay.
I said, you know me, I can use anything if the price is right. He said, can you give me $2 each on these? I hopefully didn't laugh out loud, but I probably did. I believe I said, I got to be at 50 cents a piece on these. I said, I can't pay any more than that. I said, I sell them on Whatnot. No worries. No worries. I said, I sell them on Whatnot at $3. I said, I got to be at 50 cents. He goes, 50 cents? I go, that's where I got to be. I said, did you sell any last week? So I sold 5 of them at $3 a piece. I said, why don't you run these through the rest of the season?
Yeah.
Whatever doesn't sell, sell to me. He goes, no. 50 cents each. I go, yeah. He goes, I paid more than that for them.
And it happens sometimes.
He goes, I made money at the auction. I'll take the loss. All right, let's count them. So I bought them for 50 cents each. I'll be bringing a science fiction auction soon to Whatnot. Mm. Then he goes, I got more of them. I'll call you. So that was the end of it. Oh, wow.
Not really.
No, I don't really deal with those very much. I sell them occasionally on Whatnot, but that's all that I've ever done on those. So, but the point of that is if you've got your price, just name your price. I mean, I have to be at 50 cents. I can't be any higher than that. Right. I just can't be. Now, obviously, if they're rare first editions, different story. But for the stuff he had, I couldn't be more than 50 cents. I just couldn't be. And I didn't care if I got the deal or not. In fact, when he said okay, I'm like, on that. And did go to a really cool estate sale on Sunday. Mr. Magazine was just looking at the stuff before the show. The people that had the estate that they had owned the Lyceum Theater in Rochester, New York. So I got a lot of signed contracts from the Lyceum Theater for various plays that made the vaudeville circuit back in the day. Paid about a buck to $1.25 per contract. What do you think of those, Mr. Magazine?
Sounds like a hell of a deal.
Thank you. As I picked this up, I went a little more than that. Jeez.
Good job. Oh, lucky you. You got lucky.
I got lucky. Yes,
you got
exactly.
lucky.
Exactly. All right. Oh, thank you for being a member, Brian, and welcome. We didn't see you walking. You sneaked in when we were talking. See what the others, and then we'll.
It's Eric.
No, it's Eric.
There you go.
Here we are.
He's all over the place.
Glitch of the week. Do you remember last week, Mr. Magazine? Probably not.
No, you said I should get checked for dementia. I should contact my doctor.
That you do remember.
Yes, exactly.
I haven't even gone through them yet. I pulled 3 contracts out at random, checked them, and one of them had the guy that produced. I know he's got a W in his name, if that helps, honey. He produced
Shields.
No, that would be nice. He produced Cleopatra in the 1960s, the movie, and he's about a $75 to $100 signature. And so he's signed on the bottom of a contract. So that's got to be a $50 to $75 to $100 piece, just that one alone. And who knows what else is in there. I have no idea whatsoever, and probably never will. So last week on the eBay coupon, I had signed up for the 20% off.
Okay.
But I wasn't able to, I clicked through the portal and I wasn't able to accept the contract. Do you remember any of that?
Sure. No, I do.
Well,
I was on a lot of medicine last week. I'm off the medicine now, so I want to remember everything.
Medicine being food?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So I got to remind, or I reached back out to eBay and I said, hey, what's going on with this? You were going to contact your IT people. It said in the notes, we're waiting for a screenshot. I said, I sent you a screenshot. I'll resend it. I sent it. Oh, okay. We'll reach out to them again. Okay. Never heard anything from them. I then this morning, got an email. Reminder, you haven't accepted the contract yet. So I happened to be unknowingly to me, I was signed into Vivs-Views over on eBay. Mm-hmm. Clicked on the contract. There you are. Clicked on the contract and it said, cannot accept this. Vivs-Views is not a business account. So she's got not a high enough account. I said, okay, so this is working. Let me click on sign in as a different user. Sign in as Paperboy. Your credentials are wrong. I go, what the? So I know it works, but it doesn't work. Yeah. So I reached back out to eBay. I don't know the gentleman's name. I wish I had written this down. Gentleman helped me. Oh, welcome in Midwest Picker. There you are. Yeah, I could be part of it. Gentleman said, this is going to sound like a very, what's the word? Not low end, but very.
Bush League?
No, not Bush League. Rudimentary, I can't think of the word, but thing. Did you try it in incognito mode? I said, no, let me try that. Of course, in order to do that, I have to access the email. I don't know my password for Google. I have to reset my password. I have to redo all that. I end up getting that. I end up logging in. It works. So all along, all they had to tell me was it could be a cookie problem. Use incognito. So for 2 weeks, we've been screwing around because nobody before said try incognito. So I am now signed up for the 20% off coupon for eBay where they feature my items. We will see if next week when I do the show, we will see if sales have improved or not. If they've improved, it's well worth it. If not, I will tell you not to do it. We shall see on that.
Oh, I went to Planet Fitness. I don't like their Stairmaster. I go to LA Fitness, and plus it's right by my house, literally a 1 minute, 2 minute drive.
That's true. Didn't somebody you know want to do that? We called it LA Fatness. I seem to remember that.
Yeah,
I seem to remember that or something.
So you called it that. I'm not mean like that. I'm not hurtful.
Did somebody else try to get into something, the LA weight loss? I call it the LA money loss.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap. Yeah.
And it wasn't LA money loss. Let's be honest.
Here's the real bully.
A subscriber out there sold a $300 book set.
Okay.
Got a return on it. Now, he had paid insurance and everything when he shipped it out. eBay, when they generated the label, did not include insurance or anything on it, which I thought was odd. I always thought that they sent the return label the same way you would send it out originally.
They should, yeah.
But yeah, so there's no insurance on it, and the box got all beat up when he got it back. Site changes, whatnot, giveaways has completely changed how they do the giveaway. You used to be able to set the giveaway up, push pick winner, you could pick it. Now it doesn't even show that it's up. I had a white glove auction yesterday, I might mention, over at Shopaholic, and I went to start the giveaway and it didn't pop up on the screen. So I'm like, what's going on? Is this a glitch? I kept going back. I clicked on it again. It says, you cannot start this. It's already been started. I go, what? So it doesn't even show up on the screen. It automatically picks after 5 minutes now.
Wow.
Total change. No mention of that. Mr. Magazine, you noticed a change over on Amazon.
I did. I remember this one because it's a biggie. So every few years they change it where if you're ungated, so say we can list magazines in the magazine category, they gate it up and then you have to find another category to list it in for whatever reasons. Like this time they gated it again and said we need to get the publisher or the author's permission to list any magazine or book that we want to sell. So sadly, you got to find other categories that really aren't the best category for it, but most people don't search on. I think we had it in art because of the nudes in some of the magazines we sold. We're selling newspapers now, but it's in. I think it's in the collectibles.
Right, which collectibles are a whole different way of doing it. Yeah.
But the problem is, I think sometimes you can only list it as a new collectible, which sometimes it's not new, and sometimes Amazon doesn't like you listing off collectible.
Right.
Like for Hess trucks, you can list Hess trucks in toys, but if you put them as collectible, it's a violation for whatever reason. So. We've done a little bit scratching the new category. They've been they kicked off a couple things with newspapers. The word Iran, and then there was another weird word. Right. Yeah, there was a couple weird words we couldn't use. I just said relist it, take that word out.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right, time for the item of the week. Have you ever seen these, Mr. Magazine?
I mean, the art looks familiar, but not whatever that is.
So. Cool as that?
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah.
So these are called Fleer Big Cards. And the only thing that I purchased of any note out at Madison Bachville, I've never seen these before. Person had a box. They wanted $10 a piece for stuff in the box, which is crazy high.
Yeah.
And because there's Mad magazines and there's common things like that in there. I'm going, $10 a piece. Well, I started going through and I saw these. And I've never seen these before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the bottom, it says Fleer. What does it say? Big Signs by Fleer is what it says. So I grabbed my phone and I did a little bit of search on these. These are listed on eBay, not selling, but listed on eBay for about $25 a piece. I've never seen these in all my years of doing this. So I said, okay, $25 a piece. There's 13 of these. They want 10 a piece.
It's just a card? It's a big card.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a magazine or anything. Nothing. Oh,
no,
wow.
Literally
okay.
a card.
A sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So they wanted $10 a piece on these. The lady goes, I can give you a deal, $250 if you buy the box.
Is that the box or some more?
No, they're all the Mad magazines that you saw over there, all the Monster magazines, all wrestling magazines, all that stuff over there. What did I say, Mr. Magazine? Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I figured if these are $20 a piece, there's 13 of them. You're at $260 in my collection right here. I'm paying $250 for everything. I will get enough money out of the other stuff
to pay for that.
And then
Especially
some.
Amazon, some of them.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I have never seen those before. Mr. Magazine's never
Very
seen
cool.
those before. The only problem is I try to complete sets, and now I have another set to work on that I didn't even know existed until a couple of days ago.
What year was it?
68.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
We've never seen it.
Never seen those in all these years. Yeah.
They came in a
common.
pack? One in a pack?
There's like no information on the internet about them. You
crazy.
can't tell how they were distributed. I have no idea. I don't know if they came in a pack or if they just sent them to the stores. I don't know. But cool items. And selling off for the week. Mr. Magazine had a Christy Yamaguchi Leaf Going for the Gold 2013 signed card at $75. Got a $20 offer.
Crazy.
And then you had Bernhardt, is that Sandra? Evil Warriors on card from Tonka, which I've never even heard of this. This is not a very popular line of toys.
No, it's rare.
$156. You got a $25 offer. Would you like to speak about that, Mr. Magazine?
It's just, I hope you banned them. It's just insulting.
No, that really is insulting.
Yeah, I never heard of the figure, but that guy that sells me the books brought him in, and he had one sold for like $125 or something, and this one was in better conditions. We threw $150 on it.
Countdown to Brimfield. Well, let's deal with Madison Bachville first. I'll be going out there Thursday, Friday. If you do see me around, come up and say hi to me. And we'll be having a lot of good haul videos for you as well, hopefully. Well, not good haul videos on Monday, or Tuesday, but.
Ooh, I've dealt with them a little bit years ago.
They're good, but they are good. They sell.
Are they as good as they used to be, though?
Yeah, they're still pretty good.
Yeah.
They sell. That's the key.
Yeah.
Good sell-through.
Yeah, if you can get a deal, definitely. But
depends on what your price is.
I've had them once or twice over the years. Yeah.
Depends on what your
I'm
price is.
definitely not an expert, but I would look them up and make an offer on them so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I just had a Houdini Club of Wisconsin program. Actually, this is an additional one over here. I just remembered it. I'm asking $48 on it because for 1930s, how many Houdini Club of guy offered me $10 on it. I think I went back at 40. I think I was asking 48. I went back at 40. I haven't heard from them. I'm like, I'm selling for $10. There's one left in existence, and I happen to own it.
The funny thing is, if they made reprints of any of these rare magazines, they would be $10, like on the shelf.
Yeah,
it's crazy. A
Fleur signs don't come up too often. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I've never seen them before at all. Time for the Confucius joke of the week.
Yep.
These are better when you're on an empty stomach.
Ooh,
just
good.
letting you know.
I am lightheaded.
At 20, a man wishes he could save the world. At 30, he wishes he could save a small part of his paycheck. And that was the Confucius joke of the week. And it's actually a lot of truth in that, mind you.
Sure.
He will. He'll pose for pictures. You got to talk to my people, though, is minimum charge and all that. You understand. At 20, a man wishes he could save the world.
Yeah, we remember that.
You don't remember anything.
That's right. I should get my head checked out.
At 20, a man wishes he could save the world. At 30, he wishes he could save a small part of his paycheck. So Mr. Magazine got a bunch of emails this week. Good morning. I was wondering why are shipping costs so high, especially from New York. I live in Rhode Island, and $14 for shipping is almost as expensive as the product itself. I bought magazines from other sellers further away. Well, actually, he said farther away, with shipping costs as little as $6. I sent Mr. Magazine. Do you remember what I sent you, Mr. Magazine?
Oh, that's the eBay. It's based on size, weight, and location, right? What magazine was it, though?
That I don't know.
Oh.
I sent Mr. Magazine back a response. I got free shipping on an appliance I bought from Best Buy. What does that have to do with anything?
That's true. Yeah.
People can charge anything they want for
shipping.
shipping.
Yeah.
They can charge anything they want for shipping. That doesn't mean anything.
I don't know what that is. What's a cookie duster little beard? Oh, okay. You don't know either, right?
No, I don't know. Never heard that one before.
I'll have to Google that later.
Mr. Magazine got another email. Kryptonite bike lock. He was for sale. PPL, which I believe stands for people. People not stupid. You paid $5 for it. LOL.
I remember that one.
So I
remember. That's a good
I did block the guy, but first I explained capitalism to him. I said, this is going to stun you, but when you go to the grocery store and you buy the lettuce for 49 cents, well, it's not 49 cents anymore, it's $1.99. When you buy the lettuce for $1.99, the grocery store paid less than $1.99 for it. Gasp. That's what capitalism is. I said, and the Action Comics #1 has a 10-cent cover price on it. So I'm certain that when you buy one, when you see it sold for $1 million, you'll sell it to me for a dime, right? Somehow things are a little bit different at that point. Welcome, Paul Carl Cards.
How's it going? We're going to see Paul tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Looking forward.
He explains it. A little rectangular beard on the chin.
I do a goatee every now and then. When I get lazy, I just shave the sides and stuff. But
so even less. So you have to actually form it a little bit.
Okay. So take a look and try it out.
There you are. There you are. There you are. Maynard. Ooh. Didn't he turn into Gilligan at some point? So I had a car magazine that I sent out, and I got the following email. How long does it take to be shipped, man? I responded, man, it went out yesterday. Man.
Oh, I love that.
By the end of it, he was my friend.
Okay.
We ended up talking, and I'm like, yeah, they don't scan locally, which they don't, and yada, 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 and all got taken care of. But
yeah, that's going to be a concern, scanning for Christmas season. Because they're not going to do more than 40 scans, and we're going to have 300-400 packages a day. I'll be using UPS more.
Guy asked me if I could ship to Switzerland for under $10.
I mean, you can't even ship a hair, like one hair, like strand of hair in an envelope. Maybe.
I said, no offense, but I haven't been able to ship to Switzerland for under $10 since about 2005. No, it can't be done. He then responded to me and said, oh, other people have taken them and folded them up in an envelope. And so I go, it's illegal. I said, as soon as you pay for it, got to go through customs. It's $24, $25, whatever.
Yeah.
I said, nope, not going to do that. I know eBay Open is happening now. Mr. Magazine and I should be in Vegas right now, but we're not.
Yep.
Oh, the Duster is a huge mustache and soul patch. Oh, there you are.
Okay.
So hopefully things are going really well at eBay Open. I've been too busy to catch up on stuff over there. I'm certain that Las Vegas, I should have really gone to Las Vegas, Mr. Magazine.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Because
it's cooler than it was in Madison the other day. Oh. I'm going there for the weather in the middle of August. Going there to be cool on that over there. So hopefully they're putting out some good things. Did you read about the one thing that they did notify people about?
No.
Automatic feedback is coming to eBay. If you sell an item, it gets delivered within the appropriate time, and no problems are known. So in other words, the guy doesn't open a item not as described or anything at all like that.
Yeah.
After a certain period of time, and he doesn't leave feedback, eBay will automatically leave feedback for it.
That's nice.
It's going to really change the feedback numbers for people. Be interesting. I implore Amazon to do the same thing, because so few people leave negatives on Amazon or positives on Amazon that I wouldn't have been in jail had that happened.
Yeah, crazy.
Exactly, Eric.
What if people get negatives instead?
Yeah, I got to give a feedback. I'll just give a negative. Oh yeah,
eBay's giving negatives.
eBay gives negatives by mistake, and then says there's nothing we can do about
neutrals.
it. That'd be funny. That would be funny. Hip has been doing that for a while. It'd be nice for him to backdate it for all my old orders.
Yeah.
I just noticed this the other day, and it's been on there for a long time. You know when you buy shipping, Mr. Magazine?
Yep.
Over on eBay?
Mm-hmm.
You know what it says? You need to buy delivery.
Where does it say that?
Somewhere on one of the screens it says buy delivery. I don't read anything
on the bottom, so it's on the bottom.
It says you have to buy delivery. And who in America says buy delivery? We say buy shipping.
Yeah.
So it is interesting. They say buy delivery. Like, what? What?
Sounds like some of the Canadians would say.
Yeah.
No offense. No offense.
Absolutely, Midwest. I do agree with that. Yes, because it helps the volume sellers is all that it does.
It is already worthless, I feel.
Well, yes and no.
Sometimes they won't take away the unnecessary
but here's
negatives.
The thing, though. If I go to buy, I don't think the number of feedbacks is worthless. When I go to buy things, like I buy for you supplies, or I bought things for myself, when I see somebody's got 12 feedbacks, I'm not buying from them, because you need the product.
Right.
So it's like, exactly. you need the product. So I'm not going to buy from somebody with 12 feedbacks. And they're 88.1% as well.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
terrible. Mr. Magazine is bidding soon, I'm sure, on the McLaren F1.
Ooh, that's a 20-something plus $1 million car.
It's Larry Ellison owned it in the past.
Oh yeah, it's a custom one too. It's a one of a kind.
It's number 62 is the.
Yeah, it's going to go for way more than that.
Sotheby's is starting it at the low price of $23 million. Fine, throw an opener on it, Mr. Magazine. That way you can look like a player.
I'm not crazy. I can't afford a car like that.
Okay, you're not going to win it at $23 million.
That's true.
Throw the opener in. That cool. Get your stamp hoser. What is going on with Canadian shipping? And the only go ahead, Mr. Magazine. Why don't you tell your story?
Well, we started. Well, my manager was doing the printing, and he said, "Oh, can't ship to Canada." And I think it was eBay, it was Amazon, and stamps. So that was concerning. And then I said, "You better call Dave, and Dave will have a fix." Or Paperboy.
And I didn't.
Paperboy's answer was, "Go deliver it yourself then. Like drive it. You'll have to drive it or hand deliver it." That was his answer. My manager,
it would work.
Yeah, it would work. Luckily, I have an assistant manager that did some research, and Stamps has a global post section, which we never used because we just didn't know anything about it. Which not only only can you ship to Canada through Stamps Global Post, but you can also, what was I going to say? What else can you? Oh, it's cheaper. It's a little cheaper too.
Okay.
So
I wonder to people up in Canada, if you happen to know what's going on with your shipping, are people still on Ice Road Truckers? There you go. Are people still on strike up there? Because I actually today, for about the third or fourth time total, I actually sold something to Canada over on Whatnot, which I never do. Mm-hmm. Do you sell much internationally?
Lately, we've been doing more.
On Whatnot?
Oh, not on Whatnot. No, not
on Whatnot. Yeah.
But our Amazon international is way up.
Okay. Yeah, on Whatnot, I sold something or other internationally, and they are still running. The weight got locked out. Oh, okay. Because they gave me the label, and I just said, I'll put it on there, and I'll send it on out. Not my problem. So we'll see what ends up happening. So annoying. Yep. No updates yet about whether a strike will happen. Okay. So it's in the mail, so we shall see. Updates and follow-up. How is that precious little scanner of yours working out, Mr. Magazine?
Well, we're going to try it out tomorrow when Paul comes by.
Amazingly, Mr. Magazine came by. He basically ripped it out, almost took half the computer with him. He's like ripping the scanner. I need my scanner. It
was holding down a postcard you had for 2 years.
It's my scanner. It's mine. I can't wait till Mr. Magazine, after he pulled it out, finds out that he loosened one of the vacuum tubes, and Paul Carl isn't able to use it tomorrow. That'll be funny.
It's funny. It's a good friend.
Come on, vacuum tube. That was funny. Okay. They don't actually use vacuum tubes anymore. That's like 1950s.
Guess I wouldn't know. I wasn't born in the 50s.
Neither was I.
Heard of that. I just assumed it was part of I'm not going to say.
You really thought they still use vacuum tubes?
No, I don't know what it is. So it could be some part of it. I have no idea. Maybe it comes from China.
Chicken to China, the Chinese chicken. Boy, I need 2 more shots. But Paul Carl is coming up tomorrow. Oddly, he picks the time when I'm going to be. This is great. We're not giving away any secrets. Paul Carl lives near Madison. He is coming up tomorrow when I'm going up near where he lives. That was well thought out by Paul. He planned that one in advance, definitely.
That's probably not far from Hamilton.
No, probably not. No. Yep. So I think he planned that one out. But there you are.
Okay.
So Mr. Magazine is no longer complaining about his precious little scanner as he has it, but he's found other things to complain about, luckily. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too on that. They did. Wasn't Buck Wild the name of an actor?
Yeah.
They were still using vacuum tubes in the 70s. There you are.
Okay.
So your 1950s scanner, it's all set. Probably worth more as a collector's item than it is as a scanner at this point. So we were talking last week about the Miami Heat. Do you remember that?
No.
You don't remember all of the game used stuff that had gotten stolen and we were talking about it? Do you really?
That I do, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, my God. So
really gotta get my mind checked out.
you think?
What if they say it's stress? I hope if it's dementia, I'm in trouble. Shoot me.
Stress, you got your scanner back. What stress could you possibly have? You were shrieking like a girl about that. Anyway, a Miami Heat security officer charged with stealing $2 million in jerseys. So we found out who it potentially is. All people are innocent until proven guilty. Where do you go when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys? So he actually was an ex-Miami cop.
Wow.
Who got a job working for NBA security and working for Miami Heat security. And he was one of very, very few people that had access to the room that they were storing the stuff in. And he allegedly stole 400 items, which he sold 100 of them for $2 million so far, including a LeBron jersey that was used in the finals that he sold for just over $100,000. That then was brought to what's the guy who does the auctions, the sports guy?
Golden?
Yeah. Golden Auctions sold for over $1 million at Golden Auctions. So he sold it for 100. He allegedly lifted it out of there.
He sold it to someone that bought it for $100,000 and they gave it to Golden. Now, obviously you can tell in the jersey there's some markings that make them authentic. Like they know. But wherever he went to sell it, first of all, you got a jersey like this, $100,000. I wouldn't know where to. I mean, I would put it on eBay or I would contact auction houses. But this guy didn't. He didn't do that. Who do you know that's going to buy it? And two, why would they even believe you and where you got it from?
Well, because he probably, and again, we're completely speculating.
I worked there and
here.
they gave it to me.
Exactly. We're completely speculating here. The man is innocent until proven guilty. Exactly.
But the only believable.
But people know he worked for the Heat.
Right, but if you
he's
walk
an ex-cop.
no, I get all that. What I'm saying is like he can't show up with 10 jerseys and get $250,000. That's fishy. But you could say, yeah, LeBron gave me this.
Yes.
Like, I hung out with him and his family.
Right. But if he sells to 10 different people or 15 different people,
then you got to find a lot of people that are going to spend a lot of money on rare items with like just trusting you.
Right. Yeah. But again, he had the provenance because of where he worked.
He still had 300 items he didn't sell yet. That's crazy.
But here's my question:
how long is he going to jail for?
If proven guilty, who knows?
Got to be 20 years.
But here's the question: that jersey, because he stole it allegedly, still belongs to the Miami Heat,
and they have a paper trail of whoever Golden sold it to.
Yep. So that's the question that I have out of that. Whoever bought it did not buy clear title. There was no you can't pass clear title because it was stolen. The Miami Heat have every right in the world to go and take that jersey back. The question is, will they do so, or is that too much bad publicity for them? Or will they buy it back off the guy and basically say to him, look, we know you paid $1.2 million for it. We're giving you $1.2 million for it. You're selling it back to us. We don't have to give you 1.2. Yeah. That would be what I would do if I were the Heat, because what's $1.2 million to the Heat?
Right.
You don't want to take it from the guy, which you're 100% allowed to do legally. You buy it from you. Say, we strongly suggest you sell this to us.
Right. There you go.
So an interesting story. Definitely an interesting story on that one over there.
Hit the like button. Thank you very much.
Went through a major auction house, sold for crazy money. The buyer will probably out 100% unless the house makes. The house could make good on it too. That's true. I didn't think
Golden's
about the house.
Involved.
Yes.
Golden has the money to pay the buyer there.
Well, so did the Miami Heat.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is Golden. The guy that bought it from Golden won't be out that money because Golden has the money to pay it back and get it back. Then they give it to the police, and they got to go back to the next guy that bought it.
So Golden might end up eating it, and So then they can go after the consigner.
Right. Yeah. When there's a 2 or 3 step process, they're gonna get the jerseys back and pay everyone back their money as best they can. Until
that guy goes, that is true.
With a gun. He had a gun on him.
What if the Miami Heat pulls an OJ? That would be great. The Miami Heat pulls Eric Spoelstra shows up at your house with a gun going, I need that jersey back.
I mean, sadly,
it's a joke. I do not believe Eric Spoelstra will do that.
But it's this cop's like married with a family, and you got greedy, and now you're going to jail for years and years.
Never thought he'd get caught.
Crazy.
Never thought he'd get caught.
It's just such a high like I would never take that chance and that type of stuff. I mean, or anything really. I mean, it's crazy.
All right, this is going to shock a lot of people out there. I know it completely shocked me, and it's going to shock Mr. Magazine. Mr. Magazine, women were polled. 100 women surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board. Top attractive hobbies to women.
Okay.
98.2% of women find this to be an incredibly attractive hobby for a man. What is it, Mr. Magazine?
I wish it was car collecting. I would go car collecting, but a hobby for a man that they like.
That a man does, they're turned on by it.
Clothing or watches, something like that.
Reading.
Really? Wow.
So 98.2% of women say that men that read are attractive.
Wow.
Foreign languages was second. Playing an instrument was third. Cooking was fourth. I will give you this, Eric. Fifth was woodworking with 94.4%. Painting, writing, gardening, swimming, photography, astronomy, hiking, archery, which really surprised me, blacksmithing, and traveling. So if you read in a foreign language, if you read recipes in a foreign language while playing the cello, you are super hot to chicks.
Interesting.
Super hot to chicks. Mr. Magazine.
Yes.
What is the 15 most least attractive hobbies to women? What was number one, Mr. Magazine? I'll give you a clue.
Bowling.
Number two was cosplay. Oddly, men dressing up like the mighty Thor and going to a convention does not turn women on. I know you're stunned by that.
That's crazy. That's not bowling.
Drinking is number four, least attractive.
Wow, okay.
Women don't like people that do two shots before their live show.
My wife likes me to drink with her and gets mad if I don't. Crazy.
Anime was number six, Mr. Magazine.
Eric is going video games.
All right.
I don't think women like that because they can't get involved.
No, video games was not on the list. Gambling was number 14.
How about watching adult things, doing adult?
Porn was number 13.
All right. That's a word I didn't want to say, but go ahead.
Porn is number 13.
Okay.
The least attractive hobby to women.
Furries.
Collecting comic books.
Wow. Holy cow.
33% of women are turned off by men that collect comic books. Only 10% are turned off by men that watch or that are involved in porn. So in other words, if you are at a bar and you walk up to a woman and you say, you know, you look like the actress from MILFs Meet Babysitters 17.
Yes.
That is less of a turnoff to a girl than you saying, I just bought an Action Comics number 1. Let that sink in for you.
No,
Let that sink in for you.
So you're saying I should sell all my comic collection
and buy more porn.
More porn.
Yeah, you'll be more attractive. Yeah. You'll be more attractive.
No one's got more than me, so I should be really hot. I feel really hot right now.
Compared to the comic dealers you are.
Wow.
You should go to Comic-Con.
Now, the cool thing is, what if they wanted to get porn? All these comic guys, they have like action number 1s. I can trade like all my porn for a few Grail comics.
That's true. You should go to Comic-Con
then I'm a nerd.
And be on the prowl.
Yeah.
And when you walk in, go, you losers got comics. I got porn. And the girls are going to find that more attractive.
So basically, most women hate like the Comic Cons.
Yes.
Because they're dressing up and collecting comics. That's bad. Wow. There is a Mrs. Magazine. Yes, she does exist.
Well, now, not Jeff.
You know, it's funny to watch. My son loves it. Jeff Ross at the Comic Cons. Oh, I gotta.
Well, here's my question: how did Eric hack into Jeff's account there?
Yeah, right.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that is true.
How did that happen? So I thought that was really interesting. All right, we are going to head on into the main topic. What's holding you? What's the biggest thing holding your reselling business back?
I looked at that and I thought about it, and I had 2 quick answers.
You don't have to be quick. We got nowhere to go. You're not eating for another day.
True. Well, the good thing is, I think space isn't my issue. Even though I'm running out of space, I keep finding room, and we're making room and so forth. I got the shop, I got the upstairs, so I really have space if needed. My 2 biggest things is the first one, going back 17 years when my father passed away and I took over the companies, we had a lot of debt. So, and unfortunately, to keep up my lifestyle and stuff, I was not good with money, and I continued having debt, and it got more and more debt. Then I built a business up, which cost more and more money. So I had to borrow money from people. So over the years, I just kept compiling debt and getting loans from people. Even though business was good and I was able to stay afloat and live my life the way it is, pay for my family and so forth, have a nice car, still have this debt till this day. I'm trying to get out of it little by little. I seem to be doing better because a lot of the deals now I buy myself. I don't have to borrow for unless it was a $200,000 deal. So I think that was one thing holding me back. Because if you think about it, if I entered 17 years ago with no debt or sacrificed a few years to pay off the debt, I would be making way more money now, 2-3 times probably in my pocket.
Well, because you wouldn't be paying the money in interest.
All the interest and so forth. So I think that thing held me back from growing even more, or having 2 warehouses or 30 employees or whatever. And the second thing holding me back is very simple: good employees. If there were good people, I have a small amount of good employees. If there were more people with the knowledge, like paperboarding myself, my manager's getting there. I got a few other good employees that can do a lot of things at the business, pulling, packing, listing. It's just hard to find people that are good at that. Or, it's usually older people. I've mentioned this before, 35 to 60 years old. But I've been looking for a good sports card lister. You need someone that knows sports cards, knows sports, and is a good lister, and it's something I could do. Paperboy could do it. My manager could do it, but not anyone else but again, I need to hire more people. And then you're getting into a situation where, less money because it's going to be long-term money coming back. So I think those are the 2 big things I can think of. I'm not spending as much time there. I probably should spend more time there. But again, I spend enough time to make sure all my listers have stuff prepped for them, where I could be doing more things. So I guess I could spend an extra hour or 2 or doing more whatnots or something like that. But
all right, we're going to go somewhere I wasn't going to go, only because I just thought of what you said.
Okay.
Would reading the comic, they do like reading, so that's 50%. 50%. Similar story done for men, women's hobbies, I'm sure. Oh, maybe not existing, maybe talking. Maybe, most attractive. There you are. All right, for least attractive, talking. Do a hard pivot as a new shipping tariffs are going to end 50% of my store. Ooh, yeah, that would be bad.
Is that for certain though? 50%?
Wow.
I mean,
who knows?
I tell everyone, don't worry about it until it happens, because
Right.
it's been going up and down, nothing, a lot, little. So I wouldn't worry until it actually happens. I'm working on getting one behind my building, so that
To live in?
No. Maybe.
When your wife finds out you read comic books?
Yeah, and I go to cons.
Oh, there you go.
Wow, very cool. Thank you. Holy cow. Maybe
there's
in
a
that
percentage.
range. Yeah, maybe in that range, yeah.
Quite a few female customers who buy comics for their boyfriends. Oh, wow.
That's the 1%ers, they call
them. Passion's good.
There you go.
That could be. Yeah, eBay can at times. Right. Yep. Well, we'll see if that 20% sale ends up working for me. Halle Berry. That's not even a question. Halle Berry. She grew up in Cleveland, so I got a soft spot in my heart because of that. She's actually a year or 2 older or younger than me. She's right around my age, too. We did not hang out with the same crowd back in Cleveland, though.
So if Rosie O'Donnell was in Ohio, you'd like her, and she played Catwoman, you would like her.
Okay, yes, I would like to. I would like to see that.
Okay, maybe the Penguin.
Batman
like Returns. No, that's not nice.
That's not nice at all. How dare you? I forgot what I was going to say, Mr. Magazine.
You thought of something that I said maybe for holding back?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point.
Who's got dementia now?
Actively works and doesn't cost a fortune. The ones in the market right now are subpar. Julie Newmar. Yeah, she's not too shabby. That's a well-way. Eric, that is the biggest compliment she's ever received. You're not too shabby.
I like the Batgirl from the 60s. I liked her in the costume. She was cool.
I like Hallie. Sorry. Fellow Clevelander. Clevelanders got to stick together. Oh, you were asking what's holding me back?
Yes, of course I was.
Time. Period. End of story.
Oh, yeah.
Time. That literally is the only thing holding me back. Yeah. And it's amazing how, as they say, a task takes as long as the time you have to fill it. And There are some mornings when I'm running behind and I still get everything done because I work twice as fast. And there are other times when I just, maybe I'm a little more lackadaisical. Maybe I list a little more difficult stuff to list because I have more time. I don't know what it is, but I run through. We'll go back to Lewis there.
Finding product.
Yeah, see, finding product's not a problem for me whatsoever.
Location. Because certain areas like
it could be location or what he's trying to sell, or it depends upon that as well. Obviously, if I want to find top-notch product, that's going to be a little bit more difficult. But time, 100% time. I was talking
energy. That's a good one too, though, because I'm exhausted by 2-3 o'clock.
Oh, I'm exhausted, but I do put in a long day. Yeah. I did talk for a while last week with Auction Professor one day. Look at me name dropping, and he said, he goes, you do this, you do that, you do that, you do that. And we do know Auction Professor does work hard. There's no doubt all about that. He said, I have no idea where you find the time to do everything that you do. And I actually took that as a compliment because I somehow do find the time to do it all. And I used to have the day job as well and did not quite as much, but I did a lot of stuff with the business. But, 80, 90-hour weeks, if I could clone myself and get another 80 to 90 hour worth of work out of me, I still wouldn't get everything done. It really comes down to time. For the people behind the paywall, the video that's going up tomorrow is talking about the epiphany I had about Whatnot over the last couple of days. And really time, I think, would be what's holding me back overall, 100% time.
Well, now that you mention it, I agree with me as well. I mean, if we had 30-hour days, I could add even a few more hours. It'd be a huge difference.
Oh, I did remember what I was going to ask you, Mr. Magazine.
Yeah.
Why do you have to prep for your employees? If you didn't prep, wouldn't that leave you a lot more?
Well, one, they don't know what to list.
Do they not know, or do you not trust them to do it? Or could you give them some guidance and then let them do it?
Some things I do give to them is common sense, or I'll have them look them up if it's something decent. Say the guy that's been selling me those graded comics, they're probably $50 to $100. Generally I tell them they're like $50. If you think one looks better, look it up. Or one looks like it'd be worth more, look it up, or something like that. But in any adult site, they don't know who's worth it or who's hot or who's not. Like my manager who lists the photos, he'll look them up, so he's familiar now. And my sister is familiar now with the adult stuff because she's been doing it so long, the magazine. So I could trust them to a certain extent. But there's certain magazines that, this should be $70 or $100 that she wouldn't know. She may do $30 or $40 ones, but she wouldn't know that, this is a rare title, so.
Right, but let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What's the worst thing that happens there?
I leave a lot of money on the table.
Is that so bad? You paid $3, yes, you sold it for money on the table. You paid $3, you sold it for $40. You could have sold it for $70, but now you have a lot of time left to yourself.
Yeah, if you do that 10 times a week, you're leaving hundreds on the table.
Okay.
And what am I doing with this extra time?
Well, that's the question. If you're complaining that you don't have the time.
Well, here's the thing. Time is valuable to me. Like I wish I could retire in a few years, like my buddies that are teachers and cops and stuff like that. So, I mean, at that point, I like working, so I don't mind doing it. I enjoy doing it. So, you enjoy your Whatnot. I enjoy sorting for them.
Well, if you enjoy sorting, it's a different story. But you were making it sound like you didn't like it.
No, I like looking. Well, it'd be nice if they could all do that, and then I wouldn't have to work at all, really.
But that's my point. Is if you lost $200 a week, but you got 6 hours of your time back.
Well, what am I doing with that time?
I don't know. Yeah, so that's the thing.
I'd be working more. I would do something else at work, but what else do I need to do at work?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If we had more listers at some point, say I get a card lister, say I get some other lister to do 45s and stuff, and then at some point I would say I can't do it all. So then the people that kind of know what they're doing, I would let them do that and take my chances. But then there's still certain people, like the guy that lists the DVDs. He knows that he goes on his own. I don't have to do it.
Right.
So
yeah. So just
yeah. I mean, in a few years, certainly, if say I'm leaving $200 a week, that's $10,000 a year on the table. Less the fees is even less than that. Certainly, I would like to work less and take it easy. If I say I'm going to like golfing, which I'm probably not, but I would go golfing more. Or I'm not certainly going to sit home and watch movies because it was okay when I had my hip issue, but enough is enough. After a while, I'm like, I've seen enough TV. I want to get out. Or maybe I want to race cars. There was a thing like buying a race car. Or go around.
There's a McLaren for sale, I heard.
There is, yeah. So yeah, in a few years, I think I'm leading into that. And my manager, who wanted to buy the company, I don't know if that's still on the table down the road, but he's going to learn more and more and more as we get to that point. So who knows? Maybe it'll be something I can wean out of.
Let's see what other people are saying. I see you go back. Yeah, item specifics hold me back. Yeah, definitely.
True. Yeah, they can handle some of the crazy stuff.
When are you sending in your application, Eric?
You can buy time.
If you have employees, that's a whole nother thing.
Exactly.
Oh, you had it easy, Jeff. That's an old Mighty Python skit, if you know that one. Only workplace for staff are only going to get fired.
The good point of the warehouse is is selling porn is that you can talk about crazy things because that's part of the business. So
that is true.
We do talk about crazy things.
Getting to the point of listening, anybody has to be a good title, a few specifics and keywords, so time consuming. Yeah. Yep. Have you been shaving lately? All right, time for the ramblings.
He's probably going to tell you where he's shaving. That you shouldn't have said that.
The palm of his hand.
Oh,
okay. He needs glasses too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time for the rambling story of the week, and I hope you have one because I don't.
I didn't have one, but I thought of a quickie that I guess it's worth saying. So, about a week ago, I started sleeping in my bed just to get used to it, which was very uncomfortable. Maybe even longer than that, maybe 10 days. But I'd sleep for a little longer than on the sofa because I can sleep on my side. Then I started sleeping on my back a little bit as I healed better, but very uncomfortable. I was up a lot during the night, so I'd probably sleep 4 or 5 hours at all. Luckily now I'm doing a little better because I can sleep totally on my stomach. So I was coming home earlier from work and taking naps just to get caught up. If there's something to do like tonight or something I had going on at night, I wanted to rest up so I wouldn't be yawning and sleeping and stuff. Or I didn't want to take an energy drink. I'm trying to get off those. So I'm sleeping, and it might be 3 o'clock or something like that. And my wife was home helping me out. She wasn't working. And I heard a scream, like faint scream.
Okay.
Then she comes in my room, and it's a loud scream at me. She wakes me up. She goes, quick, you got to come downstairs. I go, what?
With your bad hip. You got to come downstairs quick.
There's a mouse. I go, yeah, well, get rid of it. I go, really? Right now? Yeah, she's got the heebie-jeebies. It's a baby mouse. She thought it was dark, but it was like we have a rug at the foot of the stairs. It was maybe the dark side of the mouse's body, the back. So she thought it was like dog poop or something. So she didn't step on it, but then she must have touched it and it moved.
Ooh.
But it was a baby mouse. It literally was like a golf ball. So we got my youngest son who doesn't like that either. I got down the stairs with my cane. I go, you just bring a garbage bag. And I had the broom and stuff. So I just swept it in and put it in the garbage can. He's like this with the thing, and he went and threw it outside. But just crazy that no one else can do that. You don't have to touch the mouse. All you need is,
But my question is, where did the mouse come from? His mom?
Well, we got a floating slab in our basement, so there's that little groove where it goes into the dirt down below and stuff. So we've had them every now and then over here. So, we'll put some traps down, but nothing major. It happens, and that's why Home Depot sells mouse traps. We get out mice. So.
There you are.
It is what it is, and there you have it. The crippled guy woke up in his sleep to save the family from a 4-ounce mouse.
Was she standing on a chair going, like in the cartoons?
She made sure my son threw it out, and he's like this the whole time to the garbage.
I heard that.
It was a big bag. It wasn't like a little bag. It was one of those big garbage bags.
I heard that insult in 1976, Eric. O.J. Rhodey was the gentleman's name that first told me that joke. 1976. Still remember it. There you go. Shout out to O.J. Rhodey, the only person doing that.
Crazy.
We had a fun show tonight. I knew we would. Definitely do check out Behind the Paywall if you haven't already. A lot of great videos. We got a good one going up tomorrow about Whatnot. We'll see if I was able to convince Mr. Magazine about how great it was.
Yeah.
That is true.
Okay.
That is true. That is a good point. See? When getting your basement cleared up caused all kinds of problems.
I know, exactly. True.
If you are going to be out in the Madison-Bachville area tomorrow or Friday, stop by, see me. I'm walking around my dopey Whatnot hat. Still has the tag on a la Mini Pearl as well. Stop by and see me. Stop by and support Mr. Magazine, M-I-S-T-E-R, Magazine, because we love you. Check by his Whatnot auctions. He needs a little bit of a pick-me-up over there.
He will be there this weekend for 12 hours, 6 hours Saturday, 6 hours Sunday. So we'll see what happens.
So help him out. Help a brother out. I have Whatnot's food ephemera. And, for people that eat, they probably would enjoy the food ephemera train. And I also have a mystery book auction as well this weekend. And again, consultations are available. Do reach out. All right, everybody. Fun packed show tonight, and we will see you next show.
Take care. Bye-bye.